This is how you get free 91 overall Randy Moss in Madden 24 in the quickest way possible. Now, Social Swift family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. I quickly want to say I appreciate you so very much for the love on the videos. Like, honestly, you guys are some absolute goats. You guys know I love you, though. Okay, now let's get started with this Randy Moss card. The first thing you need to do is go to your unopened packs and open up your season number 2 starter pack. This is a must. This will give you the lower overall version of Randy Moss, who can then be upgraded to a 91 overall. As you guys can see, we got a mud tip, and we're going to also get a Randy Moss player item right here, boys. He's an 83 overall, which isn't very good right now, but don't worry, he'll get boosted. Now, as you can see, with this 83 overall Randy Moss, of course, he's starting off at 82 speed. He's starting off as a low overall, but when you put in 1 token, when you put in 2 tokens, 3, then 4, and eventually 5, this card will get boosted to a 92 speed, 91 overall Randy Moss. Now, as you can see on the right as well, there's some other stats. They show the catching goes up, the acceleration's going to go up really nicely. All the route running stats are 90 plus, which is absolutely awesome. That's massive. That's going to give him really good animations on short, deep, and medium routes. Now, you're probably thinking, Swift, how do I get these tokens? Swift, what's the fastest way of getting these tokens? Let's talk about it. Now, when we go on over to that juicy Season 2 Field Pass in this game, I don't know why I'm describing a Season Field Pass as juicy. Other things should be described as that. Not a season field pass in Madden 24, though. But like I was saying, when we go on over to the season field pass, level number 10 is upgrade token number 1. Remember, we need 5 of these tokens. So level 10, you can boost up the card to a usable player. I believe he goes to an 86. Level 20, you can boost up the card even further. That's going to be the second token. Level 30 allows you to boost the card up even further, boys. Level 40 is the 4th token. And then as you guys can see right here, level 50 is the 5th and final token. It's not going to be quick to get here. You need 950k XP. That's not going to come rather quickly. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. But here are some kind of like overarching tips you'll want to follow when it comes to getting XP in this game, because boys, you're going to want to get XP, but you're also going to want to do so efficiently. I don't want you guys grinding for hours and hours for 2000 XP in this game. Let's talk about the most effective and efficient ways to get XP. Now, first of all, the thing that you absolutely need to do is your daily missions. I'm not really going to talk about these for long because they're simple. Everyone knows what they are. As you guys can see, not only do you get XP for doing these, but you also get progress on the daily tracker, which eventually will give you 180k XP if you do it for 35 days. I would suspect if you do it for 35 days, that's about 300k total XP from the daily tracker plus the regular XP from the daily missions. Then additionally, a kind of cool thing they added to the game that I talked about in my video earlier today are these week 1 missions. They'll be week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 missions for this season field pass, and they're not bad, right? 10k XP per is 40k XP per week. These are worth it, but my strategy for these is pretty simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably spend the first 6 or 5 days of the week just playing Madden regularly, grinding solos if there's a promo, playing online if I want to, and then on around the 6th or the 7th day of the week, which if they say that like the quote-unquote week starts right now, that would mean it starts on a Wednesday. That means on Mondays and on Tuesdays, I'm going to make sure I go through, take a look at these milestones, and if, say, for example, maybe I have 28 out of my 30 passing touchdowns, I would go into a game, a solo battles game that is, and grind these out. If, say, I have 18 of my 20 interceptions, I'd go into a solo challenge and grind these out. If, let's say, I was close on my special teams yards, I would go through and grind these out. So what my strategy is for you guys right here is play Madden regularly for the first couple of days, right? Like, I've just been playing regularly, and I've gotten nice progress on day number 1. It seems like these can be completed without necessarily grinding for these missions specifically, but if it comes to Monday, if it comes to Tuesday, and you're close on one of these missions, that's when you'd kind of want to take a look at them and grind for them. So right now, if you want to, because there's nothing in the game, you can grind for them. But once we get other promos and stuff like that on Thursdays, and there's more to do in Madden, you're probably going to forget about these. Just try and remember on Monday or Tuesday to knock these out before the weekends, because I think the week 1 missions will be replaced with week 2, and you won't be able to do these anymore. So if you want to get them done, you're going to have to do so before the weekends. So that kind of leads me into another point. If you guys aren't supposed to grind for those missions, what are you supposed to grind for? Well, for me personally, I prefer focusing on other field passes, because a lot of the time when I'm focusing on another field pass, I'm kind of getting 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm focusing on playing maybe some missions for 1 field pass, which will give me XP, and that's also probably going to give me progress on those missions I just showed you. So right now, really the only field pass you can work on is the competitive field pass, and if you guys watched my video from a couple days ago, I told you guys to get to a level right before a season XP token. So go to your competitive field pass, and if you guys followed that advice, get to a season XP token. If you didn't follow that advice, maybe you're on like level 35 and you're a couple levels away from a season XP token, get on the grind. For me personally, I just got to level 38. I got my season XP for season 2. It's gonna take a lot longer to get to level 43. In fact, I don't know that it's truly possible. So for me personally, I don't know that I'm gonna be grinding this right now. We'll see though. But of course, when you're watching this video, there's likely gonna be more field passes in this game. There's gonna be the new Unstoppable field pass. There's gonna be the Most Feared field pass. And those are the things that you guys are gonna want to grind for. Those field passes are gonna give you a lot of XP. So once you guys have gone through, done your daily, kind of looked at those weekly missions, then it's time to focus on grinding other field passes, competitive field pass and promo field passes. Those are what you want to focus on. And that, in my opinion, is the most efficient and effective way possible to get XP in this game. Again, you need XP to level up your Randy Moss. Leveling them up is simple though. Just a little tip: once you get your tokens, you can go to the card, click upgrade, and that's how you put in the tokens to boost the player. So yeah, just in case there's some people watching this video that are a little bit confused about how you would upgrade a card in this game, you find your Randy Moss card in your binder, click X on them, click R1 twice to move to upgrades, and then once you have an upgrade token, you'll click X right here. For me, it doesn't say insert item, it says find item, but if you have the token already, it'll click insert, you'll add them, and that'll boost them to an 86, then an 88, then an 89, a 90, and a 91. And kind of looking at stats right here, boys, I'm thinking that once you get this card to an 89, maybe not an 89, probably a 90 overall, that's when this card will be usable. He'll be 89 speed, which is probably going to be fast enough to play for you. He's going to have nice stats across the board. So once this guy gets to a 90 at level 40, he'll be good, he'll be usable. Of course, you can use the card on your team when he's not a 91, right? You can put the player in your lineup and use him as a 90. You can use him as an 89. For me, I probably won't use him till he's a 90. And then, of course, once we get him to that 91, we're definitely going to use him. Now, briefly, we got Thursday Night Football on tomorrow night as well. That, of course, means we're going to be making some picks over on Underdog Fantasy. If you guys want to check out the app where I made picks like this, I will leave the link to it down below in the description. It's a fun time, honestly. You get to make picks, you can potentially win some cash, and it's honestly just a fun way of having something to root for while you guys are watching the game. So if you want to check it out, I will leave the link to Underdog down below in the description. Use my promo code SWIFT as you check it out, and until next time, boys, I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.